though a little boy died on this daycare's watch, an attorney is now arguing that the operation here was otherwise impeccable. New for 5:30, the punishment, the owner's lawyer says, would be fair and allow them to stay open. The owner of Little Miracles Daycare says she wants to negotiate new terms in order to keep her business up and running.
Channel 9 investigative reporter Carla Ray got a hold of the daycare's appeal for a hearing. And Carla, DCF wants to revoke Little Miracles' license, but their attorney indicated that would be unfair to them.
Yeah, the language in this request for a formal hearing sure to make a lot of people mad. That attorney wrote that it would be unfair, and a more fair option would be to simply shut down the transportation element of this daycare, even though that little boy died here in the parking lot back in August.
Despite the death of 3-year-old Miles Hill and the alleged negligence that led to him being forgotten inside a hot van for nearly 12 scorching hours in August, owner Audrey Thornton and her attorney, who spoke to us days after the tragedy, are fighting to reopen Little Miracles Daycare.
I'm not going to just give it up like that. It was a mistake.
We reached out to her attorney today to ask about this request for an administrative hearing, which states there is no indication that the overall operation of the centers was not otherwise impeccable. But 9 Investigates found less than a month before the toddler's death, Little Miracles was caught failing to keep track of child transports. Those rules are meant to prevent kids from being forgotten inside hot vehicles. We also uncovered other violations just this year, including a group of babies left alone by a worker, failure to keep an attendance record for an emergency drill, and a child's EpiPen being left out and in reach of other kids.
And I loved it, Mouse, and I took care of Mouse since he was a baby.
Instead of losing her license, Thornton's attorney wrote, quote, termination of the transportation element of the operation would fairly cure the concerns of the department and remedy the issues that caused this most horrific accidental tragedy. Asking for a second chance, something little Miles will never get.
And we tried multiple times today to get in touch with that attorney. We're still waiting to hear back. We're also still waiting to hear when DCF will schedule that appeals hearing. We will, of course, continue to follow this story. Reporting live in Orange County, Carla Ray, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.